Welcome to Whiskey and Whiskers. This is episode 2, version 731. This is your host, Chop.
Gator.
Chris.
Blake.
Now with new and improved sound effects.
Thanks, Windows.
Making it happen.
What the fuck was that about?
Oh, it's the computer.
Yeah, the computer said that it's time for us to update the show.
Oh.
It's time for us to talk about some shit.
Wait, are we live right now?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you gotta pay attention, bro.
All right, let's...
What you got in that cooler?
Oh, first of all, this week is brought to you by Go Fuck Yourselves.
Damn.
Please take this opportunity to go fuck yourselves. I fuck myself all the time. It's a great time. You guys should too. Yourself, not me.
Yeah, get those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers.
Let's see what's in the magic cooler.
Oh, ye magic cooler, what have you done to us this week?
Hey, it's a broken bottle.
So this week,
Fuck
it's
is that
called
guy?
Bubba's Secret Stills.
Bubba's got a beard.
Product of USA, brown spice liquor.
Brown spice. Yeah,
Brown
what?
spice.
That doesn't sound like bourbon.
It looks like it has
Isn't
ZZ
that-
Top on it.
Isn't it like a Rolling Stones song? Oh, it's brown sugar. Okay, sorry.
Brown sugar.
Bubba adds special fixins to his favorite stuff off the still to make his brown spice liquor. He likes to mix it, though he's been known to swig it by itself.
Oh man, so that's
it.
another way of saying he takes shots.
Sometimes.
Let's go.
They're saying it's a sipping whiskey. You broke the fuck out of that bottle.
Woo!
Yeah, that was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's a nice pop.
It's got a cork.
That's the best pop in like 3 weeks.
Ooh.
And he's doing it with his teeth.
Hell yeah.
Because he broke
Like
the lid.
Bubba would.
All right.
Bubba looks like he's in ZZ Top.
Is that Bubba Sparks?
Yeah, can we talk about Bubba for a minute?
Yeah.
He's got his shades on. He's got a feather in his hat.
What's it, a fedora?
Okay.
Is that what they call that? A fedora? What do they
That's
call
not a
it?
fedora, that's something else.
Dick Tracy hat.
All right, fuck this. Let's drink.
Blues Brother hat.
He looks cool. He's got glasses on.
Blues Brother hat.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's a hat.
It's a fucking hat.
Yeah.
Glug, 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 glug.
It's
Not
in
a
a
baseball cap.
It's in a square bottle, I guess, like
Jack Daniels?
So that's good. It won't roll down a hill.
Yeah.
It is good when the bottles don't roll.
Unless it's real steep.
Whoa, man. Yeah. I've been on a hill like that before with
And
a
I-
square bottle.
I broke the cork, so we're gonna have to pull it with our teeth, and we're gonna have to finish it tonight.
Excellent.
Every time.
All right, ready?
What?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers for beers.
Holy sweetness.
Oh,
That tastes like waffles.
Like waffles?
Like straight up waffles.
I can smell it from here. It smells like syrup.
What?
Like maple syrup.
so that is not
Is
what
that-
I expected.
Mrs. Buttersworth.
Holy sweetness. That's not full.
Oh, yeah. It smells like butterscotch.
It almost smells like coffee.
It tastes
in the
like
grocery
Buttersworth.
store. Like that sweet coffee. Oof.
Oh,
Oh, so you want to be real hungover tomorrow is what you're...
that's different. Yeah, it's definitely got some sugar hangover taste to it.
Sweetness, I give it a 5. Can I
Yeah.
give it a 10?
Yeah, sweetness of 5 for sure.
Crunch? No.
No.
No, it's all sweet.
Bite?
No.
Not
Nah.
really. 1, 2, maybe. Bottle's
cool.
Bottle's cool.
But you broke it.
But you
I
broke
mean,
it, so it's
deduct
not-
points for that.
Yeah.
It's breakable.
And drunkenness?
I guess we'll
We'll get there. All right, moving on. Top thing in the news right now. Huge news. I think everybody needs to pay attention and know what the fuck's going on. Apparently, this guy buried 42 school buses in the ground for the apocalypse.
Full
Oh,
of
yeah.
kids?
Well, yeah. What else is he going to eat?
How else is he going to save the
Fuck,
human
dude.
race? It's Noah's Ark.
That's
Underground.
horrible.
Well, children.
Yeah, I think it says Ark 2 or something like that is the name of the bunker.
Ah.
So you used him to make a bunker? You just like
And
roll the windows down and put them side by side?
It just doesn't float, right?
And where I want to go with this is, one, I want to talk about his materials and what you guys used for your bunker for the apocalypse. And
Apocalypse.
two, I want to talk about the mindset of people that build bunkers for the apocalypse.
Oh, man.
Apocalypse.
Let's talk about these people. I actually, let's kick it off.
All right.
Steve Quayle, y'all ever heard of him?
No?
No.
Dude. So this guy's like,
I don't know who the fuck you are.
this guy's like extreme, man. He's got like a conspiracy theory for everything.
Okay.
But he's one of those guys like Alex Jones who promotes like
I was just about to say. So he's like,
survival
He promotes
kits.
bunkers
But he's like
and
he's
MREs.
a ultra Christian guy, and he's like aliens are demons, fucking dinosaurs are demons, all put together by it's
And it's
all,
fact. That's
It
real.
is, and it's exposure. The public needs to know more about it. so they can all build their own bunkers.
So this guy obviously, and when he builds his bunker, he's going to focus on like dinosaur repellent, deterrent, right? Like you're going to want to keep those dinosaurs out of your bunker.
Whatever man bear pigs don't like, use that.
Because Bigfoots too, dude. Because they're fucking demons.
He's gonna bring Jeff Goldblum down there.
When the demons come back,
It's hard to get out of the
they're gonna be
dinosaur
dinosaurs.
apocalypse. Yeah.
Well, they are dinosaurs, dude. That's
So how do you build a dinosaur-proof bunker?
you got to put crosses all over it.
You definitely don't put it up in a tree. I feel like that's
Make sure it's
That's
in the
rookie
sun.
shit.
Yeah.
What is this fucking amateur hour?
Didn't they try that?
Bro, you're gonna need oxygen.
especially if you put it underground.
Oh yeah, so that was where I was gonna go. Is like the first thing that comes to mind is you throw a like a shipping container underground, dude. That's fucking dangerous as fuck.
Have
feel
y'all
like
seen
that's-
Tremors?
I feel like that's basic bitch shit. And I mean, everybody wants to bury a shipping container under the ground. I've got 2 of them in my backyard. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you do when you're like just getting into the whole conspiracy theory and starting to plan for the dinosaurs.
I'm
But-
going to borrow
you gotta-
everything from my 401k and I'm going to buy me a
well,
bunker.
what you need to realize is, one, you can't bury the bunker deep enough because structurally it's not going to support the weight of just the ground. 2, even if you bury it shallow, it might protect you from the fallout, like, the fallout that's going to be here, and the zombies also. You'll be safe from
like
them.
the video game.
But the dinosaurs, when they walk over the top of it, they're going to fall right in and crush you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're fucked.
Goddamn
Also,
dinosaurs.
we're
So
noting
shipping
that-
containers amateur. That's bullshit.
Also worth noting that you have to pump in oxygen if you have a shipping container underground.
Pretty sure
Uh,
when most people are burying shipping containers, they're growing weed.
Maybe.
Not for the apocalypse, though.
So this
Throwing
actually
that
fits
out
right
there.
in. So if you're pumping oxygen down into a contained space underneath the ground, all it takes is like one spark, and that whole motherfucker.
You did.
Yeah, that shit's gonna. The entire container is gonna catch on fire.
This is a no smoking
The air
bunker.
is going to be on fire inside that shipping container.
So you just
What are you saying? I can't smoke cigarettes?
you don't want
when
to
I'm
pump
scuba diving?
100% pure oxygen into your bunker. You want to exhaust outside air inside, which isn't going to be good for radiation
right.
at all.
Right.
Dude, what if you had like a big, huge meat smoker made out of a fucking...
What if you just pull outside air down somehow with a giant fan and a tube?
Yeah, then you're just
Then
blowing
you're just blowing
radiation,
radiation
through
into
your
your
whole,
shit.
whole motherfucker.
Oh, I'm thinking about something completely different.
You're thinking about dinosaurs.
The world hadn't ended yet. That's what
Oh,
I'm thinking
shit.
about.
Well, you
what-
got to think a few steps ahead.
Yeah, we've got radioactive fallout, zombies, and dinosaurs.
What if you put your shipping container
Dinosaur
underneath
demons.
your swimming pool?
And an EMP went off.
Fuck, dude, that's bad.
So,
But that's not, it has nothing to do with the fallout.
so what apocalypse do you guys like? What are you planning for? Which one?
Which one do I want to happen?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Zombies would be the most fun.
It depends on the zombies. If they're
they were-
like fast zombies, that would kind of suck.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
not cool.
they need to be like walkers, quote unquote.
The first time I saw fast zombies, I was like, this is kind of fucking scary.
Yeah.
When they were the slow dudes that were like stupid, you're like, oh man.
Did 28
Okay.
Days Later or
28 Days
I Am
Later.
Legend come out first?
28 Days Later.
Because those are both the fast zombie movies.
That was the first time I saw fast.
28 Days Later was first, I
Yeah.
think.
That's when you're going hard. Like that's when you need shotguns and fucking like you don't want to go hand to hand with those zombies. They're quick.
You need all the ammo.
Yeah, yeah. They're trained. They're ready to go, man.
And they just like spit in your face and you become a zombie. You can't
Dude,
do
and you
that.
can put your middle fingers up all you want, but they don't give a fuck a lot less than you do.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
Slow zombies, that's the good apocalypse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow zombies is the good apocalypse.
I feel like that won't even really proliferate itself though. Like
But no,
about-
we can
what-
handle slow zombies pretty quick.
What about-
honestly, what I want, like the ideal post-apocalyptic scenario that I'm looking for is some Mad Max shit.
Oh yeah.
Like it's not even zombie, like it's just a bunch of fucked up people.
I mean, I kind of like the idea of like HBO did a whole series on this. Like, most of the people in the world just disappear, like God. It's just
Oh,
like
yeah.
fuck everybody.
Oh, like Rapture?
yeah.
Or Endgame. I guess Endgame did that too, right? Like half the people in the world disappeared.
I wouldn't know.
I'm more about like, the economy crashes
now.
and like everybody loses their job and like fucking food prices skyrocket and half of people like starve because they can't even get food and
Mass famine.
yeah, like there's not even anything scary. It's just real life shit. Like people just fucking dying and then rats spread fucking disease everywhere and then dinosaurs come and
Okay,
fucking,
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you were losing me.
Yeah, no, for sure. They come and clean up shop, and that's when it's like the people who survived all that got to take them on.
All the crops burned.
And then all the people who
Mass
did die
famine.
become zombies. and,
There's
like,
so much
yeah.
space in Texas. Of course it would affect us. But just in the sense of like we'd sit on our roof and look around motherfuckerly and be like, "Don't fuck with us," and everything would be fine.
Yeah. No, if this is the
Everybody
best
else
place
would
to
kill
be.
themselves.
Best place to be for an apocalypse.
Dude,
Any kind
speaking
of
of, to
apocalypse.
bury 43 school buses, how much fucking space do you need for that?
Yeah, and I can't help but think, the people that collect school buses. These are the same people that build bunkers. So it doesn't
man.
surprise me that
Go figure.
he connected those dots and was like, I should bury the fucking school buses. But I also can't help but think that this is just a way for him to dispose of 40 school buses.
One of my favorite extreme sports when you're driving through any part of the South, really, you can spot like who's the most badass white trash motherfucker by what they've got on blocks in their yard.
Boat, no trailer?
Oh yeah, so like basic bitch shit is like a car on blocks, and then you
Especially like an old muscle car that you're like, oh, that could be cool if you just worked on it.
Dude,
Took
boat,
care
no
of it.
trailer.
That's basic bitch redneck white trash shit.
But then they level up a little bit, and they get like a truck and a boat that are on blocks or something like
a
that.
golf cart.
Yeah, a golf
That's the
cart.
next level. Like, because it's not really good for anything, and you're never going to fix it, but you
Bunch
got
of
it.
broken down four wheelers and golf
Yeah, I
carts.
was about
and
to
shit.
say a bunch of broken down four wheelers or dirt
Couple
bikes or
jet
something.
skis from the 80s.
Yeah, dude.
but
And they're
then
all fucking bleached
they level
and
up-
lost their color.
And on the
Shit,
ground,
son
no
of a-
trailer.
Yeah.
They level up a little bit more, and they've got like a fucking old school Tahoe or a Blazer or something on blocks in their front yard.
Or maybe an RV that doesn't work anymore.
Right,
and
yeah.
They sleep in it sometimes.
Or just a trailer.
Dude,
just on blocks.
just east of San Antonio, there is a place that we were describing, just like this.
Oh yeah.
And they stacked shipping containers on top of each other, and they're living in them. And they put makeshift shitty stairs going to the upstairs.
so that's
one.
next level. Hold on, we're not there yet.
We're not there.
You get to the next level above golf carts and four wheelers and shit by getting a school bus. That's you're playing with the pros now. That's,
Dude,
Yeah.
that's like the big investment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, you're putting a lot out there. Like it's risky, dude.
Well, and you start with the single
it's
wide.
risk versus reward.
Yeah. Go hard or go home.
You
man.
start with a single wide, and then you graduate to a double wide.
I bought
and
the
then if you
apartment
really get down,
complex.
you get the double high, where you just stack trailers on top of each other.
Uh-huh. And I think the final elite, like most elite level, is shipping containers and especially shipping containers stacked on top of each other.
Yeah.
That's
with just
Yeah,
ladders.
man.
that's S tier. You have the God tier above that with people who have like rich people shit in their yard. Like
Rich
dude,
people
somebody has
trash?
like a broken down helicopter in their backyard.
Oh.
Like three
Yeah.
late model Lambos that don't run,
Yeah.
like all fucking wrecked and shit.
I know of a guy around where I work that he's got like a giant Dairy Queen sign. Dude, that's pro level redneck
yeah.
white trash
Yeah.
shit.
UFOs, when people have UFOs in their backyards. That shit's fucking crazy too. They're all crashed and shit.
And you're like, hey,
grass
can I
growing
see
all
the
over the
UFO?
place.
And they're like, no, you can't see it.
Yeah.
But he's got it. It's there.
Yeah. You can see it.
Or somebody who's got like a military grade shit.
Or like an old deuce and a half. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good.
Oh,
That's good
yeah.
shit.
That is crazy.
Dude, yeah.
Now you're getting into like the fancy people who like collect military
yeah,
shit.
you can have
Yeah.
there's definitely the rich white trash rednecks out there for sure.
Like
I
broken
got
down
every piece
helicopters
of
and
military
things, yeah.
garb from World War II, every side Axis allies.
All right, so he buries 42 school buses in the ground. What do y'all think of his choice of vessel, of room? Like every school bus is a room.
So I'm gonna go back to the whole. They called it an arc, right? Arc 2.
Uh-huh.
This bitch doesn't
R2,
fucking float.
D2?
Yeah, no, it's the opposite of that. It's underground, so it's going to fill with water.
It's gonna fucking flood. So that's fucking dumb. Number one. Okay, so now let's talk about it being compartmentalized.
Okay.
So what's up with that? So he's gonna have a bunch of people move in and like rent it out and shit. Like
No, but he has space. Like one entire school bus is dedicated to a men's washroom. One entire school bus is dedicated to a children's bunkhouse. I don't know. He's fucking weird. He buries school buses. Another another entire school bus is dedicated to like the kitchen. Like every school bus is a room, and
How do you
he's
get between the two?
and he's ready. They're all like next to each other
With
and
the windows down,
end
you
and-
climb through the window.
yeah, I guess.
I bet he probably kicked some walls in or something. You know?
Yeah, he doesn't sweat cutting the walls out of the school buses. I don't think.
off.
Probably not.
Yeah, dude.
But then you're fucking with structure integrity that's gonna hold the dirt on top of your head.
And you need that integrity for the dinosaurs. to
Don't
be-
buses collapse when they get in accidents?
you definitely
right?
need integrity.
Don't they just collapse? The whole point of them is that they shrink and crumple so the kids are safe. That sounds cool. When
It
the
makes-
dinosaurs
yeah.
fucking walk on top of your shit, bitch. Like, what the fuck, man?
Is one of
Anyways.
them a bar just filled with natty lights?
I would hope so.
Or lobes.
Loves.
I bet there is one
Damn.
that's full
No,
of empty
rich
beer
redneck
cans.
shit.
Yeah, he's like, that's where all the beer cans go.
I mean, if he has 42 buses, I feel like he's on the upper end of rich redneck shit.
And
And
Yeah,
he managed to get them underground.
he had to throw
Yeah.
some cash.
the
on
news
this.
crew's like walking through the 42 buses and he's showing them around. And they're like, "Hey, what's that one over there?" And he's like, "Oh, that's the one where I put all my empty beer cans and shitty toilet paper."
Hell yeah.
You got to have one school bus completely dedicated to like generators and fuel, right?
Probably.
And then right next to it, you put the smoking school bus.
You're gonna need some oxygen.
Some oxygen.
Some oxygen.
A hospital wing, right?
Yeah, I think he's.
Some amoxicillin.
You heard me.
See, that's the shit that people need. Like, if you're really planning for some crazy shit to go down, you need to be stockpiling like antibiotics.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
in
no.
your bus bunker, though.
But they always stockpile. I don't know. They always stockpile bullets.
Rad-X, man.
Because nothing says post-apocalyptic like a bloody asshole and being loopy as fuck.
Damn, man.
So anyway, I think Whiskey and Whisker supports this guy's message.
Yeah. We should tour this place, dude.
Yeah. Hey, homeboy, if you're listening,
Yeah.
invite us out. We'll come tour the place, and we'll leave a 5-star Yelp review.
Huge supporters. Huge supporters. I really like what you're doing. I think it's good for the kids. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Same with you know that guy that he builds his own rockets. He's a flat earther and he's building rockets to try and prove that
Yeah.
the Earth is flat, not round.
What kind of goddamn rocket
Turns out nobody will sell him jet fuel.
God. Who thinks the fucking world's flat? Like,
So again, just like the other guy, I completely support him. I hope he builds his rocket and I hope he shoots it up into the sky and does whatever happens happens.
Dude, can you imagine being a pilot in like a 1950s plane and you're like that dude that's being one of the first people to go out of the atmosphere?
fuck, didn't Ben Franklin fly on a kite and got struck by lightning? He saw that shit too, man.
Yeah, he's the first hang glider.
Yeah, that's what they mean by that. It's just
So, dude, speaking of rockets and homemade rockets and the fireworks that are the fallout of homemade rocket, fucking fireworks are some sketchy shit, and rednecks will get down on some fucking bunk ass fireworks.
You think he has an entire school bus full of old fireworks?
Oh, yeah.
Not good fireworks. These were off-brand fireworks when he bought them, and now they're about 14 years old.
I have a story about this. So we went to the river last weekend, right? Mm-hmm. And we get there, and it's like a shared, vacation place, whatever that we go to. And my dad left a bunch of fucking fireworks in the fire pit, and they were all spent, quote unquote.
Yeah, you shoot the fireworks off, and you got the empty box.
All the trash.
Like the mortar, like there's 12 mortars all taped together, and like the...
He threw that in the fire pit. So we played this really fun game all weekend while the fire was burning in said fire pit of when is the next mortar round going to go off in the fucking fire pit?
And they did.
And they did.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a good time.
damn.
So, I think I don't think black powder expires unless it's like
In
been
a sunken
wet,
pirate ship?
unless it's wet or something.
I'm more wondering this, and I'm not being a smart ass, except for kind of. Why can't we just throw fireworks away? Like, why? What is it about the dude brain that's like, oh, I'm gonna save these and shoot them later?
Apocalypse,
It's
bro.
fucking fireworks, bro. They're gonna sell fireworks the next time you can shoot fireworks.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
but-
don't want to buy them again.
Yeah, nobody wants to buy them again. And on top of that, motherfucking explosions are dope. It's hard to throw an explosion in the trash can.
Yeah,
And
dude,
you got
you don't want to
fireworks.
waste a good explosion. Like, if you get it done, you get all pissed off. You're like, man, what the fuck?
So I think that I don't think that like the actual fireworks will expire or like go bad unless they're in water. But like, how long do the wicks hold up? Because that's really the trick there. Is like,
Dude, if you
Getting
throw it in
it
a
lit.
fire pit, it doesn't matter. It doesn't need a wick.
that's true. But if I was to go like take a 10,
a really good time.
15-year-old firework and light the wick on it, is it just going to blow the fuck up?
Or what about? Have you ever tried to go light an old firework and the wick just falls out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now what?
Man.
All right, what's
Now
your
you throw it in the
strategy now?
fire.
Now you man it up.
yeah.
You shove it back in there and light it again. Or what if you light the firework and it burns halfway and goes out?
Or you just go inside of that
We're about to
motherfucker with
test
the
your
torch.
moxie.
Dude, what you do is you go get your map gas. You just go inside of that shit with the map gas until it explodes.
Or throw it in the fire.
Throw it in the fire.
Yeah, that's the smart move.
Hey, so is it smart to like
Smart.
y'all have shot fireworks at each other, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Roman
Is it-
candles at least.
You never done like bottle rockets and like throwing
Mortar shells.
M80s at people?
Roman candles and bottle rockets. Never mortar shells on purpose. Though I have shot mortar shells at a
Well,
lot
that's
of
when it gets fucking
unsuspecting
scary.
people.
Is when you do that shit, dude. That's fucking fun.
That's like Russian roulette or that game when all the people sit in the middle of the ring and the bull's running around. That's what lighting a mortar shell like that is. Like
Yeah.
if you light the mortar shell and just drop it and then everyone looks at it, someone's gonna get fucked up. You
I
don't
can-
know who it is, but someone.
I can tell you that I don't usually want to be the dude holding the tube when a mortar shell goes off, let alone the one that gets shot at.
Man.
All right, so I've gotten drunk and done some sketchy shit with
Hell yeah.
mortar shells before.
try to like braid 17 of them together and drop
No,
them in
an
the same
acquaintance of
tube?
mine got a hold of some badass fucking like pro style like halftime show fireworks
Yeah,
and
the good shit.
the good shit. And so we found this neighborhood that was like under construction, so lots of wood around, that kind of thing. And we went into this
You
cul-de-sac.
like wood?
Lumber, dried leaves.
Yeah. So we went into this cul-de-sac and set these fireworks off. And instead of running like a half decent human being would have done,
Like a sober, sane person would do.
I instead went and laid down underneath where they were shooting off and filmed upwards with my camera. And nobody knows what it like, just how what's the right word, like.
I don't even want to know, dude. I could just imagine.
No, it's everybody loves watching the fireworks they filmed 2 years ago, right? Like,
Yeah.
That's America's favorite pastime. Everybody loves looking back at their phone and checking out the fireworks they recorded 2 4th of Julys ago.
Yeah, I watch them all the time.
Said
I like to watch
nobody-
other people, the video recording that other people took.
I
of
only
the
watch
fireworks.
firework fails.
Yeah, well, so really my whole point is nobody fucking does that. Nobody watches the fireworks they filmed. So I went and laid down underneath this mortar shell and filmed up, and I thought it was really fucking cool at the time. It turns out that nobody cares, and it's super dangerous.
Yeah, but it was so loud, like laying right there.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. And concussive. Like, Jesus.
I can tell you when the first mortar shell went off in the fire pit this past weekend, I jumped about 10 feet in the air.
That's it.
I can tell you when we were sitting around that campfire and the first mortar shell went off, I did the same thing.
I mean, mortar shells are a good fucking time. Like,
Oh yeah,
especially when they're right there.
Have you really
close
held
and
a
personal.
tube for a mortar shell to try
America.
and shoot it at somebody?
I mean, I know.
No,
China
I haven't held the
invented
tube,
these,
but you like kick it over and
They're
it's
ours
just
now.
going to do whatever it's going to do. You know what I mean?
like Russian roulette. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
You just...
Throw a rock at it right after you light the fuse.
I've
Well-
had some intense, like, 4th of July fucking battle outs with fireworks. It's fun, man.
Well, kind of, and while we're on the subject, you ever held the Roman candle the wrong way?
Oh, you can get shot in the dick.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, that's a good time.
Probably not very long.
I've probably held it the wrong way,
Can I-
but only for the first shot.
Yeah.
Figured out.
Can I
and
give you a
turned it
hint?
around. But
The
I
end
also
that you
don't.
light. That's the end that shoots fire.
Dude, I don't take chances with that shit. If I light a Roman candle, it's out to the side. I ain't gonna point it
Well, yeah.
either direction at myself.
Or you just point it at somebody else. That's what I
Right.
yeah.
do. Sound fireworks.
Somebody on either side.
You get right between two people and hold it horizontal.
Yeah.
Not sure which one he's about to get fucked. Ain't
But
gonna
Whiskey
be
and
me.
Whiskers definitely supports
fireworks.
fireworks
Uh-huh.
and
Dude, I've got some like 5-year-old
Responsibly and
tannerite in my
Guys,
garage.
spend all that redneck money on fireworks and save them. Save
No,
them
fuck
for
that,
later.
dude. Get
They're cheap.
tannerite. Like once you're an adult redneck, get some tannerite.
yeah. Once you've stocked up on school buses,
Then you get to shoot guns to make explosions like the movies.
hell yeah.
Yeah, fill them with tannerite.
You could stack all your old fireworks on top of the tannerite.
Dude.
Come on.
Come on.
It-
I'm
no-
not the first person that's thought of
In
this.
no given direction.
Come on.
Dude, I don't know. You got fireworks? I got tannerite.
I have both those things.
Whose house are y'all going to store them in?
I got them in the school bus in the backyard.
Oh, man. Yeah, right next to your fire pit?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Let's go ahead and pour up another round.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
Alrighty.
super sweet.
My teeth going to fall out tonight.
Might as well drink the pie hole. Fuck. Give me another shot of waffles.
So, you read earlier this guy can drink it out of the bottle, right? Or he often does this. Do you agree? Can you do that?
No, it said sometimes he sips it, sometimes, but he's been known to shoot it. All we've done so far is shoot it.
I'm not saying I couldn't.
All right.
Yeah, it's like butterscotch.
Yeah, it's sweet. Not a fan.
You know when your grandma gives you the like butterscotch hard candy?
I don't even.
It's like
Say what?
that. When your grandma gives you the butterscotch hard candy?
Those are good, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're also super old.
Ancient.
Nobody
Werther's, man.
Nobody likes those.
They're so good.
You're ancient aged.
Ugh.
That's kind of a downer.
Yeah, so we're going to pick it back up. Shark Week. Is it Shark Week?
Oh, it is Shark Week.
Ooh.
So Shark Week is drinking holiday, so I feel like we should definitely harp on this a little bit, even though Shark Week will be over by the time this airs.
But can't we just wait till the next Shark Week next week?
No. Here's the deal: there's not another Shark Week next week, but there was one last week because National Geographic, which Discovery Channel does Shark Week, National Geographic now does Shark Fest.
Yeah.
And they air it the week before Shark
Fuck
Week.
me, dude.
So I've had
That's
2
just a
weeks
big
of sharks,
fuck you.
bro. It's good times.
Dude, all right. So I have an awesome Shark Week story. There's obviously everybody knows what Shark Week is. It's a little bit of a drinking holiday, and there's definitely drinking games revolving around Shark Week.
Every time the great white breaches the water.
Oh yeah. So when I was a younger man, me and my buddy took off a couple days of work, and we were gonna get real drunk playing Shark Week stuff. So we sit down, and one of the rules is that when a great white breaches the water, you start drinking, and you don't stop drinking until it's completely submerged
Oh,
again.
so the slow-mo ones fuck you?
Oh yeah, man. So the year that we were doing this, it would have been like 2011 or something like that, and they were like, very first fucking episode of any show on Shark Week, where we sit down and we're like, hell yeah, we crack a beer, and they're like, air jaws, fucking, and then this like great white starts coming out of the water, and they're like, what used to be a 1.5 second leap that the shark could make, we've now been able to slow down to 1.5 minutes. So like episode 1, the shark starts coming out of the water, and we're just like chugging our beer, going, oh god, this is fucked.
How many beers
And
are
then-
chugging 1.5 minutes?
Yeah,
That's
and
what this game is.
it was like an 1.5 hour long special on Air Jaws, like very first fucking show that came on Shark Week. So we slam our first beer and go, all right, we got to nix that rule or fucking come up with something better, because this is gonna be fucked. And dude, it didn't take us but like 2 hours to get fucking wiggity wasted.
What are some other rules? I'm curious.
So there's definitely some really good ones. Anytime somebody's mentioned as a shark expert, you drink.
I feel like if it's like a marine biologist, yes, you should still have to drink. But if it just says shark expert and it's a dude with a shark tooth on
That's
a
like a whole
necklace,
beer. Whole
you know,
beer down.
Yeah, fucking hat on.
that's what you're looking for right there. That's the gold.
Anytime somebody dies and there's a reenactment, you chug the rest of your beer in their honor.
Dude, they're making movies now. Mm-hmm. So this year they're going to do a full-length feature film at the end of Shark Week. That is a Discovery Channel movie.
Can we talk 1 second? I know it's been a little bit since this happened, but can we talk about how fucking bullshit it was when they did that whole special about Michael Phelps racing a great white? Don't know what I'm talking about?
Is that
I
kinda
know
like
what
the
you're talking
mermaid
about,
shit
but I didn't
and
know
the-
they did a whole special on it.
Oh,
I thought it was just bullshit.
They fucking hyped the shit out of it, and we're like, Michael Phelps is gonna race a great white like in the ocean.
I mean, it sounds dope.
It was like Discovery Channel Sharknado. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
I bet I know who wins.
they did this whole
America.
like hype up to it, and they're
Fucking
all
America
out in the
wins,
ocean,
bro.
and like Michael Phelps is jumping out of the boat and swimming to a buoy and
Like a
swimming back,
dolphin?
and like, oh yeah, and
You drink every time Michael Phelps breaches the water.
yeah. And then, so they get down to brass tacks finally after like fucking 7 hours of hype
get
on this
down to
day that
brass
he's supposed to
tacks.
race a great white. And they do like a fucking bullshit CGI. He's swimming in a pool, and they put the shark in the like lane next to him in CGI.
Oh,
and
lame.
dude, it was fucking
What?
bullshit. Yeah. I think a lot of people were real butthurt about that one.
Oh, dude.
Dude, I remember when like CGI and TV graphics were just becoming a thing.
Yeah.
And what was that channel that used to do 1,000 Ways to Die? Spike TV.
Uh-huh.
They did a dinosaur reenactment, and it was supposed to be like the most realistic dinosaurs. And now it would be a total letdown, but at the time I was like, whoa, these are fucking the best graphics that have ever happened.
I know how to make Michael Phelps racing the great white better. You strap a bunch of like chopped up salmon to or tuna,
And throw him in the ocean.
and you throw him in the ocean. You got a shark. Put the shark in the cage, not him in the cage. Put the shark in the cage, and then Michael Phelps takes off, and then you let the shark out.
yeah.
And Michael Phelps has to outswim the shark.
Yeah.
Dude, now you could even make it like if you wanted to cheat, because we all know Michael Phelps is going to get eaten by this fucking shark.
Well, he's taking PEDs, so yeah.
You let him hold on to a ski rope behind a boat, and the shark can just chase him. That'd
All
be
right.
cool.
Would you
I'm
go
down.
dive with sharks without a cage?
Do I look like a fucking ass?
It depends on the type of shark, if I'm being real.
Well, I mean, you never really know until you get down there, right?
Yeah. Fair.
I'd be so. You don't even piss in the water when there's sharks swimming around.
No. With great whites, no.
Although they have proven that they are not attracted to human blood.
Great whites, no.
Yeah, but
and
what about
with,
human shit? Because that's what's going to happen.
with bull sharks, definitely a fuck no.
So okay.
Well, puke jumps the water, and little fish come and get the puke, and then
I think sharks will come up and bite you not because they want to eat you, but just because that's how they like.
Well, because you're on a surfboard, they
Check
want to
stuff
eat
out.
you. They're like, "That
Nothing.
looks
Nothing
delicious."
says good time like throwing up into a respirator.
Uh-huh.
Dude, you gotta remove the mouthpiece before you puke.
Have to.
Have to. That's the rule.
I'm just not gonna swim with sharks. I feel like that's my strategy.
Dude, I've pretty recently
Avoid
thrown,
getting
I've
eaten by
pretty
sharks.
recently thrown up in the middle of the fucking ocean, like in the last couple months. And dude, it's true. All the fish fucking come and they start going at your puke like crazy, and then it draws the bigger fish.
You get
As
the
soon
hell
as
out
I
of
did
there.
it, there was a bunch of little cool ass fish that came up, started eating my puke,
Pipe
and then
back
here,
the gum and get the hell
and then
out of
here
there.
comes a barracuda, just
Yeah.
fucking full on big ass barracuda.
Ooh.
Barracuda.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm down to swim with sharks. I think like
Is Shark Week? I guess I just don't understand.
Dude, I think I'm down. I don't think I give a fuck.
Is Shark Week once a year for real, or it
Yeah.
seems like it's all the fucking time?
no. Shark Week is once a year. You know what is not once a year?
Truck Month.
Yeah, definitely.
No, that's 12 times
damn
a
it!
year.
I just missed Truck Month.
12 times a year.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to catch it next month.
Oh fuck! Is it August already?
Shit.
It's fucking truck month again. My birthday rolls around. It's September, and I'm fuck! It's truck month.
Yeah, you think Jesus knew he was born?
During Toyotathon.
Yeah, that's why he was born. It was Toyotathon. Guy was so pleased. He was like, "Okay, fine."
I mean, they like those Toyotas over there in the Middle East. I see them all the time.
Oh, dude, that's the number one
In the Middle
desert
East?
vehicle, man. Yeah.
If Jesus was Middle Eastern, why does he have a Mexican name?
That's true. And
I
why is
wonder
he
that
white
from-
with a
yeah.
Mexican name,
Right.
but he's Middle Eastern?
Yeah.
I thought he was black.
And he speaks what does he speak? Latin or something?
Pig Latin.
Jewish.
Fucking Old English, right?
Pig Latin.
I've always read it in Old English, man. I always thought that was kind of weird. English wasn't around when he was walking around. You know what I'm saying? It was like 2,000 years ago.
And he speaks in red letters too.
Yeah, dude. Like, why? That's creepy.
I'm pretty
because
sure
he's
he-
dead and it's his blood or something.
I'm pretty sure he was speaking Romanian.
You know, isn't Israel like right next to Romania?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like Transylvania, and there's vampires there. and
Wait,
shit.
didn't one of them get shot down trying
Was
to go to
Jesus
the
a
moon?
vampire?
Israel?
That's right.
Jesus was a vampire. We just figured it out.
Jesus.
A zombie vampire.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ is porn.
Busted. He'd come to the apocalypse for sure. That makes sense now.
I like to imagine my Jesus like during the apocalypse riding a motorcycle with a shotgun on his back.
Little
Yeah.
baby Jesus?
Yeah. No. I want a badass
He wants
Jesus.
a big, strong,
No, I want-
muscular, sexy Jesus to come rescue
Big
him.
old biker Jesus with
Yeah, I
no
want-
mad patch on.
Hairy
I want
chest.
Jesus with a ZZ Top beard,
Yeah.
a shotgun, and a motorcycle.
And a nomad patch.
Yeah.
And he's wasting zombies with a sawed-off shotgun.
I thought that was Abraham Lincoln. No, he killed vampires.
Yeah.
It's history, dude. You can't change history.
Yeah, dude,
No.
what's
You
done
can
is
only
done.
discuss. You cannot rewrite.
Unless you're Wikipedia.
That's the founding fathers, bro.
Dude, okay, so I actually have a little bit of something with Wikipedia. There's this game, and it's called the Hitler game. And you basically, on Wikipedia, you can hit the random article on the app or the website, whatever. But it goes to a random article, and you have 5 clicks to get to Hitler.
Like you're saying, within 5 clicks.
Oh, it's
you'll
like the
hit
Kevin
Hitler?
Bacon game, but Hitler.
On
Ah.
Wikipedia.
So I should do that on my work computer.
So
Yeah.
you'll click like computer, and it'll go to Macintosh.
And
it'll
so
go to
I've
Steve
actually-
Jobs,
Definitely a
and
game to spread around the workplace.
I've actually gotten really good at it.
And it's something you got to practice, I'm sure.
Yeah, every now and then you get fucked. But basically,
Do you got to clear your cookies before you start? Because you're just probably cheating.
no.
I think you start with porn.
Dude,
and
you got
try
to
get
clear your
Hitler.
cookies.
No, it's a random article.
Chop, you've been playing this game. It's going to go to Hitler every time. You got to clear
No,
your
'cause
cookies
you have to click links in the article.
to get to Hitler.
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be like an article that's relevant to Hitler somehow. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, the way it works is you have 3 clicks to get to a country that
Dude,
participated
right
in
now
World
it's
War
easy
II.
as it ever was. Right now it's easy as it ever
Yeah.
was because you click the Trump article. Whatever the Trump article is, it's going to go to Hitler.
Right, but you still got to get there from whatever random article they
Dude,
give
Trump's all over all the articles.
you.
That's what I'm saying. Right now it's
But not on
golden time to play
Wikipedia.
this game.
Not on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe not.
No,
Wikipedia's
so what
a
I'm saying is
different beast.
Wikipedia, you hit random article, and it'll take you to like a cricket team in Australia or something like that, and you got to be like, all right, this random cricket player that's on the women's team in Australia fucking played against this team that...
Pick the skinhead.
Played against Germany.
Yeah.
And World
Boom.
War II, and yeah.
Yeah. But they're like, oh, no, they played against this college that's in England. And you're like, oh, yeah, that college. And then they're like, located in northern England. And you click that. And then it's like, all right, this Providence in England. And you click on England. And then it's like, England, World War II history. And you click on that. And then you click on fucking...
Yep.
Yeah.
Hitler.
If you get to World War II, you're golden.
Oh, yeah. But you got to get to a country that participated in World War II within 3 clicks. That's what I've gotten down to.
World War.
That's like flatliners. In the Kevin Bacon game, you got to get to flatliners. You know? Because you from Flatliner, like you that's got everybody. You can get to Kevin Bacon. You know what I'm saying?
That's German, right? Bacon.
Yeah.
Dude.
So can we connect Kevin Bacon to Hitler? And
Oh,
how many
definitely.
moves?
how many moves?
Without a doubt.
Dude,
I
probably
would
like
definitely do it.
people.
probably like 2. All you got to do is get from Kevin Bacon to Tom Hanks, and then you're in World War II.
Maybe during the after hours, I'll do I'll have it like I'll play the game before we do our after hours show and
Just see
I'll-
what happens.
Yeah,
I like it. That's good. That's good stuff.
It's raining,
but it's a fun game. Everybody check it out. So everybody remember Hitler. You have 5 clicks to get there off a random article on Wikipedia.
You could really do it with anything.
Oh yeah, you definitely can.
That's
It's
pretty
100% doable with every single thing that you click on.
That's like your
random.
own game you can play. It's like golf.
So one of my
Except probably fun.
Oh, it's absolutely, I'm sure, way more fun than golf.
one of my children learned World War II in social studies this past year, and so Hitler is a common topic in my household, and kids, for whatever reason, don't have like the social cues to know that that's not a topic to be discussed in public places
Ever really?
ever. Yeah, dude.
That's why anytime I talk about Hitler, I try to make sure nobody's listening.
Between
Yeah.
that and the Trump stuff right now, I can't go anywhere without one of my kids saying either Hitler or racist, and it is fucking scary, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like
yeah, that's dancing on a
we're gonna
on
get
a knife
condemned.
edge.
No, for sure. It's weird that you have to be like, I can't say Trump or I can't say this word around people because
It's not even Trump. They just go right to racist.
Yeah.
You know, well, and they do Trump too, but and because he learned it in social studies, like World War II and genocide and all that shit's in his head now, and he's like, fucking Hitler, this and Hitler that, and he starts singing Hitler songs. I'm like, dude, no, you can't.
Well, that's what they teach you. They're like, yeah, the kids sang songs to Hitler. And you're
You
like,
can't
oh,
do
that's
that.
fucking cool.
You can't
what are
do
the
that
songs?
in public.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're teaching that in Fortnite also. So
Definitely.
Yeah.
He's
Well, and
learning
that's
more
yeah.
in
So
Fortnite.
yeah, they learn it in school, and then they take it to Fortnite, and then God help us.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
all those 12-year-olds that you used to play Call of Duty with back in the day that fucked your mom.
They're all
That's
playing
the new
Fortnite.
generation is the Hitler Fortnite generation.
Yeah. Dude, did y'all see the thing about the dude this past weekend that won the Fortnite fucking World
Yeah, I
Series competition and won
there was-
$3 million?
Well,
Fucking
and there's a few of them.
16-year-old.
Yeah,
I think the
dude.
third place person came up with like 900,000. He like bought his mom a house or something.
Fuck. Bought his mom a house?
Yeah, he's like 12, 13.
Dang.
Dude, that's a lot of fucking money.
I bet his
Whole bunch of
mom
money.
lets him play video games now.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Stop playing video
ESPN
games.
fucking interviewed him after that.
Uh-huh.
I will say though,
Did
this
he
kid's
tell him
interview
that
for a
He fucked
16-year-old.
their mom.
For a 16-year-old, this kid's interview was on point. That kid's going places. He's going to be the CEO of something someday. Because they specifically asked him. They were like, they went straight. I mean, they went just fucking reporter shit. They jumped straight in. They were like, so. A lot of research has shown that kids that are playing video games are showing major signs of addiction. And the kid and I was like, oh man, they're gonna fuck him up. The kid's not gonna know what to say here. And the kid, he didn't miss a beat, dude. He was like, so first of all, anybody that's dealing with addiction, that's a really tough thing, and I hope you get help. Like, fucking seek it out, and that's really good, And he was like, but no, this is what I'm doing for a living. So I have like a regimen, and I play like 6 to 8 hours a day, and and then I do my life after that. And dude, for a 16-year-old fucking Fortnite champion, like
yeah.
totally not the interview I expected. I'm like, all right, cool. Maybe give that dude $3 million.
Yeah. No, that is cool.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even think of it that way, but it's just it's
So
true.
kids, quit wasting your life. Start playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn it into a business. I mean, get
Stick
Twitter
to a daily
handle.
regimen of 6 to 8 hours a day.
Yeah. Work weekends too. Put in the extra work. It
Uh-huh.
pays off. Everybody likes an extra big paycheck, time
What
and
was
a half.
impressive to me though is that apparently he's the best player in the world,
Right.
and he still like makes it a point that it's only a regimen, and like outside of that, he still lives a normal life.
Yeah. He goes to school 8 hours a day after that. And
Good for him,
sleeps
man.
for 8 hours.
Without getting too much into it, because like obviously I could nerd out on this real hard, but like the professional gaming scene, it can be a really rough spot for a lot of people because it's just expected that you're going to play 12 to 14 hours a day. You're going to put in the work, like to be on that professional of or that elite of a level. There's a lot that's expected of a lot of people, and good on him for sticking to a regiment and
He's totally probably just bullshitting,
yeah, probably.
but at the same time, I was highly impressed with his interview skill. To be like all of a sudden like nobody's ever heard of this motherfucker, and now he's being interviewed on ESPN primetime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good on him.
No, it's pretty badass.
More power to him.
He won $3 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won $3 million.
Can you imagine winning $3 million at 16?
I would fuck that up so bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd be
like,
dead.
fuck how you won it. I'm talking now you're 16 and you have $3 million.
I wouldn't have made it to 21.
Man.
At least
Well-
not without going to jail.
First thing I need is a helicopter.
Dude, I didn't even need $3 million to go to
then he-
jail before 21.
And then a yacht. And I'm crashing the helicopter into the yacht. The pool on the yacht, just so we're clear.
Life goals.
And then you're going to use the insurance claim to buy a bunch of buses and bury them in the desert.
Dude, I wish
Fucking
somebody
live
would have
there.
paid me $3 million to play Call of Duty. That'd have been the shit.
Yeah, no kidding.
I would have quit work and played Call of Duty 8 hours a day, straight up.
Fuck you, Mom.
I'll show you.
Did you see my paycheck?
Quit wasting your life.
So this brings up a good topic, though. Like, do you think that esports is going to end up being like an actual thing that people?
Oh, it's already an actual
Yeah, it
thing.
is.
I know, but more so. Like he won
more
$3 million.
mainstream.
That's like the lowest paid player on the Dallas Cowboys made $3 million. You know what I mean? Like it's a thing, but it's not.
I think it'll keep getting bigger.
It's more than
and,
most UFC fighters.
yeah. I think it'll keep being a thing, and I think it'll continue to get bigger. I think that where it's at right now, like organized play and shit like that on games that have been around for longer, like people are already making a shit ton of money. I think that most of the professional scene makes most of their money off of streaming at this point.
YouTube, yeah, it's all YouTube and teaching people.
Well, it's
and
Twitch.
Twitch.
But even like non-professional people, like people who are like in qualifiers and shit like that, like if they're a good personality, they can make buku money on Twitch. Like, without dropping names and shit, like there's people that I follow on Twitch that I will watch that are not necessarily competitive in their sport, and they easily bring in like 4,000 or 5,000 a month, which is a lot better than I'm doing.
I mean, they could be making a podcast in the garage.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pour shots.
which is way more lucrative.
Hey, how do we make money off of pouring shots? Oh wait.
Man, doing the podcast is a lot of fun, but it is really hard to keep up with like the amount of money and the women that come with it, and just all the the sponsorships and touring around the country and things like that. It's a little bit much, but
Yeah,
it
the
is-
accolades. I mean, it's hard to when you get rushed with as much stuff as we're getting rushed with. Tempted by all these women and
Somebody got to support these bottles.
Oh, Lord.
you got these agents and lawyers. I mean, it's hard.
Contracts and commitments and, it's...
Insurance on that Porsche is. I mean, it's expensive.
well, and it can be really hard when you get wrapped up in all this lifestyle that we live as celebrities to come together as a group once a week. Like it's a lot
I gotta
of
pay
Yeah,
child support now.
we got
to,
shit
like-
to do.
It's nuts.
You got to buy more buses to get your bunker expanded.
We got shit to do, man.
it's a lot, man. Like there's not enough time in the week to really sit down and record.
Not to
Yeah,
mention.
before you guys start a podcast in the garage, you guys need to think about this. Like,
Yeah.
don't just know what you're signing up for.
Don't burn it at both ends. You
Yeah,
know?
I mean, not to mention, just like any good athlete, like we are sacrificing our bodies for this show.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
You know, cheers.
All right, let's speak for the drunkenness now. We're 3 or 4 shots in.
Man, I'd say it's 3.5, 4.
Yeah, I think it's right on par. I wish it wasn't so sweet.
Drunkenness is the sweet whiskey's sketchy because the drunkenness gets there fast,
Uh-huh.
but the hangover is extra terrible usually.
Yeah. That almost, I've mentioned this before, but that almost needs to be like a 6 category that we talk about the week
Sipping
after.
with
This is
hangover.
how fucking hungover that shit leaves you.
Oh, dude,
Ancient Age was
it's
way up there.
Yeah, it's fucking hot. Was a. You know what's crazy? That episode was a while ago. It's still fucking hot.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it is fucking hot right now. And we're
Yeah.
drinking sweet ass whiskey. This
Yeah,
is gonna
it's,
be great. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's like drinking syrup.
I'm excited, dude. I'm telling you, waffles. I'm looking for some fried chicken. Somebody call Grubhub.
Maple syrup.
It's like 9:40 p.m. and still 90 fucking degrees outside.
Dude, that's no shit.
98 degrees, man.
That ain't no shit neither. No wind.
I
Just
love
still.
it. It's so cool.
And don't forget, like, the 50% humidity also.
Yeah, but how nice was it when that cold front hit a few days ago and it got all the way down to 95?
Dude, that
Yeah.
was
That was
the
great.
shit.
It was
So
nice.
I saw on the news tonight, actually, as of today, we tied for the hottest July, the driest July in history, as of today.
The driest July?
Uh huh. We haven't had a July as dry as this since 1993, and before that, never.
I want to call bullshit because
Nope,
like
look it up, bro. Saw it
like
on the news tonight.
5-ish years ago. No, more than that.
Yep. Like 8
6 or
years ago.
6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah, but we had rain in July at some point.
No, 6 or 7 years ago we had a drought the last 2.5 years.
Yeah, it was a fucking 100 degrees for all the days, but it can be 100 degrees and rain in
No, no,
Texas,
no.
bro. I've been
I'm
out
saying-
in the sunny
Yeah, because
outside
remember
and
we were hanging out in the garage. I think we were drinking whiskey in the garage, and it started raining, and we all just walked out in the street like fucking idiots.
And it was in September.
And it was the
And it was the
neighbor's
first time it had
sprinkler?
rained in like 2.5 years.
It was your neighbor's
No,
sprinkler?
this is real, dude. We walked out in the street like people that had never seen rain before.
What
We
I'm
just looked
telling
up the
you
sky like, holy
is
shit.
that Scott Fisher tonight said that as of today, we tied for the driest July in history. We only had a trace of rain in July '93.
Maybe over the state as a whole.
No, in Austin, bro.
I don't believe him.
Yeah, dude. Like I'm saying, 7 years ago ish, we had a summer where there was not rain.
All right, Google that shit. Come next week with your retraction and apology.
Do you want a written?
Yeah, notarized, bitch.
Next week's midweek.
Jobs retraction. I'm fucking hungry.
Dude, that ain't no shit neither. We need to get some food on top of this sweet ass whiskey so we don't have hangovers tomorrow.
Bro, so like fucking 2 days ago, I finally went and did it, man. I went to the Burger King and I
new
got
one?
and I got their tacos.
So I used to be a Burger King hater.
Oh, flame broiled, dude. Flat top
Still a
is my
Burger King
enemy,
hater.
bro.
I'm
Y'all tripping.
I was on the wrong side of the pitchfork on that one too. I'll say it. Burger
Fuck
King.
you.
Burger King's better than Wendy's. It's better than McDonald's.
Fuck you.
Arguably better than Jack in the Box.
Fuck you.
Dude, Jack in the Box, I don't know, man.
Ooh. Dairy Queen? Does it get...
And if we're gonna talk
Dairy
about
Queen's something
Dairy Queen.
different. Dairy Queen only matters because of the country basket, and that's not burgers and fucking fries.
well, and the dude, right? Okay, no, that's it's a different subject. The thing that we need to make people aware of is the tacos at Burger King.
So the tacos at Burger King, check it out. I was highly impressed. First of all, let me start there. It was better than I thought, especially after watching some hater videos on YouTube. Right. So, like the core of it is still Jack in the Box taco. It's not crunchy. It's soft. You know what I'm saying? But instead of just a tiny lip of crunchy like the Jack in the Box taco, it gives you about an inch to inch and a half lip of crunchy, and that's where they stuff all the fresh lettuce and tomatoes and cheese and shit.
What?
So you have greasy taco factor and legitimate taco factor rolled into the same fucking taco. It's quite brilliant, really.
I'm gonna throw myself out there. I'm gonna make myself vulnerable. You ready?
Yeah.
The tacos at Burger King are better than the tacos at Jack in the Box.
Yeah, dude. I agree.
Whoa.
I agree.
I've not had Burger King tacos, but I've had Jack in the Box tacos. I love, number one, let me just talk about them because they're great. I'm trying to get on that level with the Burger King,
great.
right? They're cheap.
Jack
At least
in the
they're at
Box.
2
You're
for
talking about
99
Jack in the
cents.
Box, right?
Yeah. 2 for 99 cents. And they're fucking deep fried.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking dope, man.
Yeah.
That's good shit.
Dude, Burger
but now
King-
you're saying
and
Burger
I-
King's better than that?
So Burger
I like
King-
to consider myself somewhat of a taco expert. Being from the great state, there we have the tacos here. We have good tacos.
You can have
Torchy's-
tacos for all three meals.
Torchy's is from here. You
Torchy's,
can eat
dude.
tacos for every meal.
I got
and,
something about Torchy's for you.
and it's diverse and different every time.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm saying if you're going for some fast food tacos,
Dude,
and that's what you're into, check out Burger King.
Burger King tacos, it's a good addition, too. Like you said, they're cheap, you know?
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
super
yeah.
cheap. So you're like, I get my normal shit at Burger King, and then I get, also I want a taco. Hook me
Yeah.
up with one
Yeah,
of those
dude.
tacos. So, beyond that, though, I'm going to say that Jack in the Box fucking egg rolls is better than anything else you can get at almost any fast food with the exception of Arby's.
Yeah, I like Arby's.
I haven't had those before.
Dude,
I should tell you
tacos
what's
at Torchy's. Shoot.
All right, so I went to Torchy's the other night. Torchy's is dope as fuck. Like, I'm gonna start right there.
Yeah, Torch is good shit.
Pretty much anything you can
Which
get
is
at
opposite
Torchy's.
end of the spectrum when we're talking tacos. Like
Yeah.
we're talking shit tier tacos that are just cheap and good for when you're drunk. Now we're going to
Excellent tacos.
excellent tacos. When
President visiting tacos. Fucking Obama went to Torchy's when he came to town.
You're drunk. Thanks, Obama.
I know, right?
Yeah, what do you get?
Now
fucking,
everyone knows about
What do you get?
Torchy's.
A breakfast taco at fucking Torchy's? I mean, come on, bro.
They got the
just
what is it,
beef
the-
and cheese.
The trailer park,
Oh yeah, like dude, they have
No,
all
it's
kinds
super
of good shit.
trashy.
super trashy.
Yeah, you can know that it's actually called trashy. I want these tacos and I want them trashy, and that means they pour queso all over that
Hell
bitch.
yeah.
So they have a ton of good
Man.
shit, and like I could go off on a whole rant about every goddamn good taco at Torchy's because it's all of them.
And hidden menu tacos too.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen those.
So
They're hidden.
You have to get somebody like Chop that fucking worked there at one point.
yeah. So all of this said, I've gotten back into eating spicy food recently. And I've gotten to the point now where, like, if it doesn't have, like, at least jalapeno spice, it's just not worth my fucking time. So
How's your asshole feel about this?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, so you've introduced carbonated drinks again and spicy food all at the same time.
Yeah.
So no wonder your legs are asleep all the time.
Yeah.
No,
But-
dude, I'm on your level. Honestly, jalapenos is one of the greatest flavors on the planet.
So Torchy's has a taco, and it's called a brush fire, and it's Jamaican jerk chicken with mango, and then they pour Diablo shit all over the top of it, like their sauce. all
And
over
you
the
get it
top of
trashy.
No.
Get it trashy.
See, if I'm doing torchies, I'm going barbacoa. I want slices of avocado on there.
That's a Democrat.
And trashy.
And that's super good. Don't get me wrong. But the brush fire is like Jamaican jerk chicken, so it's already spicy as fuck, and then they dump their Diablo sauce all over the top of it. That's a spicy motherfucker, and it is the perfect level of, like, if I want to go somewhere and get kind of fucked up by something spicy but not feel like I'm gonna fucking die, that's it.
That's the way to go.
So you should eat it right before you drink a bottle of whiskey, right?
Yeah.
Clearly.
What's the one with the tuna
Good
in
plan.
it?
I don't know about tuna. There's
It's the fish one, right? Don't they
well, there's the Mr.
Sounds like a pussy taco to me.
Fuck. There's the Mr. Orange that's got salmon.
Dude, I
Yeah.
love fish tacos. Fish tacos are so good.
Yeah,
The
man.
Mr. Orange has salmon. The Mr. Pink has shrimp.
Y'all are
And
so
both of those are fucking badass
Oh,
tacos.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah,
fish
it's the
tacos.
salmon
That's
one.
what I'm saying. You put anything in a tortilla, and
Yeah.
it's fucking good.
Mhm. I've
Sorry.
had tacos with scallops in them, dude. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Throw,
good.
throw some bacon in there.
Have y'all had enchiladas del mar? Fucking seafood enchiladas where they stuff it full of crab meat and shrimp and all
my
that kind of
God.
shit. And put like a verde sauce on it. Or
But dude-
taco sauce.
So kind of speaking on some spicy
But
shit.
that's not a taco.
No, it's an enchilada.
Yeah, we
Which is
can't-
kind
we-
of a taco.
That's like comparing hamburgers to hot dogs. We can't
No,
do
it's
that.
not. It's like comparing hot dogs to chili cheese dogs.
No, man. We're talking crispy shell fucking tacos, or soft.
Or sauce.
Dude, sometimes the edges of the enchiladas get crispy.
All right,
Fixed
wait,
to 'em.
whoa, corn or flour?
It
Depends on-
That's
That's the right answer.
Depends on breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
And when do I want crunchy and when do I not want crunchy?
Dude, basically corn tortillas for me is a lunch thing. I want street tacos at lunch. I want flour tortillas on my
Al
breakfast taco
pastor.
in the
Al
morning.
pastor. There's a place right
or
by
barbacoa. Any of
Yeah,
that shit,
dude.
corn.
And
with it's just cilantro and onion, white
And-
onion on corn tortillas, and they're little. They're like
Yeah.
the size of a coaster.
It really comes down to, do I want white boy tacos or not? Like, if I want white boy tacos and I go to Torchy's and get a fucking trailer park taco that's fucking fried chicken with queso on it, I'm getting a fucking flour tortilla.
Yeah.
If I go get barbacoa and avocado and shit, like, that's corn tortillas.
See, if
yeah,
I go to
for
Torchy's,
sure.
I'm still flour tortilla there.
I really like their corn, dude. That like street corn they have.
Oh, yeah,
That
super
shit's
good.
fucking good.
Dude, but street tacos all day long. 2
Uh-huh.
corn tortillas on top of each other. 'Cause
Street
one's
tacos?
Oh,
not
man,
going
I
to hold
found a
that shit
fucking-
together.
I found there's a place in my neighborhood that does, it's a permanent resident fucking street taco. What the fuck am I trying to a food trailer.
A
Fuck.
stationary food truck?
Yeah, it's a food trailer, but it doesn't fucking move. Like,
It's a stationary
kinda
at this
food truck.
drive
point,
into the
like
ground.
it's at this point, it's like it's on blocks and like they got built-in awning out over it and shit. Like it's a permanent food trailer.
That's a good way to be.
Uh-huh.
That's some of the best tacos come out of like vehicles.
Yeah.
Dude, that
man.
ain't no shit. Construction site tacos are bomb.
And the
dude.
sketchier the vehicle looks, the better the
better
tacos,
tacos.
are.
Uh-huh.
And the better the sauces.
It's the same way as the fucking the tamale lady that runs around.
Oh god,
Dude,
I
they
love
have the
tamale
shit in like the
lady.
stand-up plastic fucking ketchup containers, but the clear ones, all the different sauces. You
So
just like,
we gotta. We're getting way ahead of ourselves. We have a couple of topics to cover for our Yankee friends up north that don't know about food trailers and don't know about
they have A&E.
and don't know about tamale the tamale
Dude,
lady.
They have.
Oh, we
food
talked about the
trailers.
tamale lady.
Yeah,
a
they
little
know
bit
about food
before.
trucks.
It's called a hot dog stand,
hot
bro.
dog stands.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's-
They got you on that,
Dude,
bro.
and these days it's all about the Euro
No, I'm
stands
talking-
in New York.
Yeah.
Go to New York and it's the damn Euro
That
stands.
makes
I'm talking. I'm
sense,
riding to
dude.
work and there's this Mexican dude that pulls over on the side of the 620, and he just hustles tacos out of his fucking truck, and he's got a cooler full of tacos, and you can get, I don't know. There's like 3 different options. You can get like steak, chorizo, and or barbacoa.
Barbacoa, yeah.
And dude, they're spicy as shit, and they're delicious, and they're
Wow.
like.
Corn
And
tortillas.
you're like, okay, I need like 3 of those, 4 of those. Give me 6 of the. You know, it's like Rodney Dangerfield, right? Give me 2 of those. Give me 6 of those. Give me
Yeah.
3 of those.
and he's got a cooler
And then you
full
get
of
a-
canned sodas. For
And then you
50
get a
cents
bag
piece.
full. You get a bag full of tacos. Then you get one of those big ass glass bottles of Coke,
Yeah, or that.
and you're like,
Yeah,
all right,
dude.
you
The
know how
liter.
much? And he doesn't speak any English, so he's like, he says something, and you're like, okay, and
You give him a
a
5.
you give him a 10, and he gives you back like a
$6.
5 and some ones, and you're
Yeah.
like, wait, what? Sold.
Can I get a straw?
That is dope shit.
Dude, construction sites, man, we're the best places. The taco truck would pull up.
They honk their horn.
And you just see motherfuckers jumping off of ladders and running off the goddamn side of the house. You're like, oh, it's lunchtime.
Falling off the roof.
Yeah.
So aside
Yeah.
from tacos, can we talk about wings for a second?
Yes, let's talk about wings.
Oh man, I fucking love wings.
Fire in the hole.
And especially recently.
It's one of the
since-
basic food groups, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Tacos, wings,
Pizza.
beer.
Yeah, beer.
I mean,
How come the best food these days is all used to be the shit food? Like, wings were shit food for a long time.
yeah, it's the part of the chicken nobody really wanted, and then they
And-
turned them into something amazing.
And now it's like the most expensive shit. Dude, brisket was the same way. Like, brisket used to be cheap.
Same with fajitas.
And now it's fucking goddamn expensive.
Wings are fucking incredible, and especially since I've gotten back into like spicier food.
Can I
I'm
ask
liking
you a
wings.
question? Do you want dry rub or do you want wet?
I like both, man. It depends.
Dude, I favor the dry rub.
I
Garlic
it
parm
really
tastes
just
so
depends,
good.
man. It
Which
really just depends.
which preparer of wings do you prefer?
So that's where I was getting into.
Yeah, this is important because
We're in Austin. We gotta lay it down that like Pluckers is fucking dope.
It's off the chain, baby.
Pluckers is really goddamn good.
Dude, I'm a big fan of Wingstop.
Fuck Wingstop.
Dude, Pluckers shits on Wingstop.
Y'all hating. You're going to end up on the wrong end of the pitchfork.
Nope.
No.
I've done research on chicken wings.
And B-Dubs is fucking garbage.
yeah.
B-Dubs is trash.
A slab level barbecue.
What's the
You know what I'm talking about.
yeah,
Bentley?
that's
Who does Bentley?
I
Is that Buffalo Wild Wings?
think so.
I don't know, but whoever does that's a big chain. And
Buffalo
and
Wild Wings is bullshit.
it's like, okay, yeah, this is hot. I'm not really into this, but I'll choke down 6. Dude, the Pluckers, whatever their hot one is, it's worth it. Like, it sucks, but it's delicious at the same time.
Yeah, it has flavor.
Yeah, it's not just this tastes terrible and I'm trying to eat it.
It's still hot as fuck. Don't take that the
yeah,
wrong
it's
way.
make you cry and snot and drink. Oh, and the other beautiful thing about Pluckers is they serve beers in like barrels, kind of. Well, they're glass.
It comes in pints.
Yeah, just these the biggest glass.
Wow. Yeah.
The big
like
32s.
double- yeah,
and they
they're
got
double-
little ice cubes fucking
double
on
pints,
in the fuzz,
32 ounce.
in the foam
Dude,
on
they're
the top.
so you eat your hot wings and you chug those beers, and it's just
Two
a
of 'em-
beautiful thing.
Two
Yeah.
of them is good.
They pair so well.
Two of
So-
those beers is good.
Pluckers is fucking incredible. And it's a staple for Austin food, like local born and raised. They're great.
Dude,
at
mine
it.
is Torchies, Rudy's, and Pluckers. Like that's
And Thundercloud, while we're throwing Austin local names out there, but a little different. So I'm gonna throw another fucking hat in the ring. I went to Wings Up recently.
so. This isn't a chain,
Holy
right? This is
shit,
just a
no.
one
Yeah,
place.
this is like one establishment. This place. So I got the regular bone-in wings because I feel like if you're trying to judge a place,
Yeah, get the
it's
wings.
what you do.
I'm not saying there's not a time for boneless wings. I'm just saying the flats and the drumettes are like that's the main event. That's what you
Right.
came here for.
So that's why what's up with Wingstop, because Wingstop boneless wings are off the fucking chain.
So yeah,
And dude,
I'm not
we
going to
all-
go there for experience or beers or the hottest wings possible or even the best bone-in wings. But I like the boneless wings because that's what I get down on. And dude, Wingstop is way up there with,
Well,
if
dude,
not
like,
better than Pluckers.
I know
boneless.
what I want at this point. Like when I go to Pluckers, I order their fucking boneless shit. Like that's
boneless garlic parm, man. That's what's
yeah,
up.
it's good shit. That's what I want.
But I like the garlic parmesan, man. That's
But if I'm gonna
good shit.
compare side to side two different wing places, I'm gonna do some fucking
Go
flats
deep
and
on
drumettes.
on the hard wings, and I feel you on that. And on that, then I'm not going to back Wingstop on that. What I'm going to back Wingstop on is their boneless ones are as good, if not better, than Pluckers boneless.
I think that's
That's whack.
blasphemy.
Yeah. But anyway, Wings Up. I went there. I got I think I got 10 bone-in regular fucking wings. I split it 5 and 5. I did one that was their like medium fucking regular buffalo sauce, wing sauce. And then I got 5 that were I want to say lemon pepper.
Dry
It's
ribs,
a good way to go.
No.
I
lemon
say
pepper sauce.
I say you go with those options. You're gonna want to go blue cheese instead of ranch.
Yeah.
And I also think
I'm a big fan of wine on both.
this is just me. I understand if you disagree, but flats are better than drumettes.
Yeah.
If you know what you're doing, flats are where they're at.
All right, so I'll say this. I was trying to be a fucking taste tester here. So like I got both the ranch and blue cheese.
There you
And I tried both on both sets of wings. Their like medium buffalo standard run of the mill fucking wing sauce is the best wing I've ever eaten in my life.
Buffalo is like, I mean, that's classic. That's
Right.
That's just, let's see what your wings are
But
like.
if you hit it, you hit it.
That was the best wing I've ever eaten in my life.
I can't speak for that because I haven't tried it, so I don't.
What I'm saying,
But I'm
is-
skeptical.
What I'm saying is we got to try it. Is what I'm trying to get at. The other one was not quite as good. It wasn't a dry rub, but it came off a little bit like it wasn't wet enough for me. But that's almost like an asterisk next to it because that's comparing it to these like fucking flawless wings that I ate. Like the other one was still just as good or on par with like anything that I've had at another wing place. Like it was still fucking dank. It just wasn't quite as good as that. Like
We're going to have to check it out. Maybe do a wing review or something.
Yeah.
Or, you know what would be fun is we could do like a hot wings challenge or some kind of hot
yeah.
show. Like, maybe it's a midweek show or something, but
I don't do hot when I'm drinking whiskey.
I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, I think it could be a good thing.
I don't play. I don't go to any places for the hottest wing. That'll fuck me up. I know better than that shit.
Oh, it'll make you shit your pants for sure.
He's
Yeah,
having
man.
no problem with that.
Dude, and you're trying to do wing night on whiskey night? Man.
Dude, and it's already hot. Your fucking balls are all sweaty and itchy. And
Blake totally is that asshole that, like, the night that you're going to sit down and drink a handle of whiskey with your boys, he orders a pepperoni pizza with jalapenos on it.
oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
He is that guy.
Eat a whole bunch of fucking jalapenos right before you drink a bottle of whiskey. Man.
Love it.
Dude, so speaking of, like, it's hot as fuck out. And when it's hot as fuck out, your balls get all sweaty and eventually they start to itch, right?
Scratching your balls can be a tricky thing.
It's not something that's, like, real generally accepted in the public.
I think,
I like other people to scratch my balls.
Yeah.
I mean, all dudes are pros, right? So we know what we're talking about. But there's a couple different strategies, angles you could go at. You know, like...
Well, it also depends. Are you in public or private? Like, that's two completely different
Oh, you're in the
things.
garage. We're talking strictly in the garage.
Yeah.
No judgment.
I just stick my hand in my pants and fucking scratch.
Yeah, but it's all loose, and
I
you
stick
gotta,
your hand in my pants.
It's hard to scratch. So, all right. So there's like the lift and scratch, where you lift the balls and then scratch, so that the skin is taut. You know,
Also depends on where the
that's
itch
one
is.
angle.
Because what if the itch is between your balls and your dick? Not underneath your balls.
Blake's dick's real small, so
The
So you just scratch from on top.
yeah, it's just one thing, man.
I mean, that's low hanging fruit, so to speak.
Actually, it's the high-hanging fruit, if you want to get technical about it.
Well, hanging fruit with the short, shriveled...
Not a long stem on the motherfucker.
yeah.
So I like
more of a pear than a banana.
I like to go with the pinch and roll.
Yeah, pinch and roll is solid.
Depends on the itch, man. You got different itches.
Yeah, dude. It's what kind of situation is your ball sack in? Is it in a tight, like, brought in situation?
Yeah, because
Then
sometimes
Well,
the
no,
balls
it's hot
are
as
nice.
fuck.
it's
Your
hot.
balls are in
They're-
your sock.
Where
Yeah.
you just mentioned.
Oh,
this,
you mean
so
like
it's
a
low
pinch
hanging-
and pull kind of thing, and you let it go?
I
at
was
the
talking
end?
more like pinch and roll. You know, like
Ooh, okay.
pinch and roll.
That seems kind of risky to me. I don't know.
No,
I like to do an even pull, boop, and I let it go at the end.
Oh, like rubber band.
Yeah,
That's not a bad technique either. I get behind the pinch and roll. You kind of...
that's so fucking crazy.
But you can pinch. You can pinch incorrectly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
because if
what
you
you wanna
pinch
look
your
out for.
ball,
You gotta be careful.
Whew, that hurts. Man.
So,
So
how do you scratch your taint?
So you got to go with the lift and scratch, right? Like you got to lift the balls and then scratch underneath.
Put
If
your
it's
leg
hot out,
behind
I
your
guess,
head and do it.
Or if you're if you're really in a bad way, you do it while you're on the shitter and you scratch with the toilet paper.
What if you go like, all the way up and under? Go from this angle. Scratch the taint. I'm scratching my taint right now. It feels good.
You got a good reach though. That's why some of us got
But this,
short
okay,
arms.
so this brings up a topic that I think we can all weigh in on a little bit, and I want to get at least one from everybody, right?
Fine.
What are some guy secret girls don't know about? For you ladies out there,
Waistband boner tuck.
Yeah.
for you ladies out there, these are some things that guys do that maybe you don't understand why or that it's a thing or whatever.
Waistband boner tuck is definitely up there.
Yeah.
That's so like, how does this happen to me now? You know, it's not like.
Okay, how about this? Your balls are sticking to your leg and you're walking in a public area.
Uh-huh.
Start walking bow-legged.
What's the strategy here?
You kind of walk bow-legged abrasively to
Do
try
they
and
separate?
No,
But then-
see, that's when I got the swamp ass. If I'm just trying to get my nuts to stick apart, I take one long stride.
I just do a cartwheel, man. That really gets it out.
drop them on your chin.
And Gator wears a kilt around, so it's
Yeah.
really a spectacle.
Yeah, just lets everything fall down for that brief
Spectacle
instant.
testicles. Well, let me watch.
And sometimes you gotta make sure that the fabric gets in between the balls and the legs so that you don't get them stuck again, you know?
Yeah, it is nice to have it kind of.
Which is why I say you gotta get on these underwear with the cock pocket
Why were my
so
balls?
that everything stays separate.
Why were my balls not stuck until we started talking about it? Now it's all like,
Uh-huh.
I gotta adjust.
All right, hold on.
You're making me uncomfortable.
Let's-
Schrodinger's balls.
Let's go around the circle here. So Chris already called out the boner waist tuck. I'm gonna throw out. I think the one that I'm gonna go with is that we can't move our dick or our boner without clenching our butthole.
Whoa.
I don't know what that means.
I got one that kind of piggybacks on that.
Explain it.
If so, our dick can move, and we can like move it. We can control it. We can like kind of. Flex
Oh,
it.
you're talking about without no hands.
Yeah, no
Look, Mom,
hands.
Okay.
We can move our dick without our hands, but we cannot do it without clenching our butthole.
Oh yeah, that's science.
And you also can't pee with a boner.
That's not true.
That's not true. You can.
It just
It
sucks.
just sucks.
It's not a full on like.
It's really dangerous.
No, you.
If you're gonna pee with a boner, this might be a.
you can't switch it in like an instant and be like, I'm gonna pee now.
Oh
Like,
no, you gotta
it's
wait
a process,
for a second.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You,
You have to
your mind
get to
right.
where you're comfortable that you're
yes.
not going to piss in your own face.
It's way more mental than physical.
The game here, the strategy here, is you sit, you don't stand, you lean as far as you can,
Forward.
tuck it under the toilet seat rim.
Use the toilet seat to hold it down.
Push it down with your hand, and then. But see, now you have the pressure also happening. That's,
Right.
That's gonna.
You're done.
You have to release
counterintuitive
the-
to-
just
So you
enough
gotta
pressure.
lean forward.
Uh huh.
all the way.
For sure, yeah.
I mean, if you really
Almost upside down, really.
Yeah, if
put
you're
your
really-
feet on the wall behind you.
yeah,
it's
you do
about
it. You
opening
do
up
it
your
how
hips, you know.
You know what they tell you
Do
to
a
do when you're
headstand.
about to crash an airplane, where you tuck your head in between your legs and grab on like underneath your thighs?
Uh-huh.
You're doing that.
yeah.
Yeah. But you don't pee in your mouth.
Or you stand at the door and try to arch it right so that you make it into the toilet.
I don't have that kind of pressure.
I don't fuck with
Yeah,
that unless I'm at a urinal that's in a public place.
Or I'm at my mom's house, but she'll clean it up. Sorry, Mom.
Or you pee in the pool.
All right. What about?
It's more of an outdoors erection pissing.
Look, you're sitting somewhere and you go to put your feet up, but you can't just throw your feet up there because you could squeeze in an improper way. So then again, you lift, cross your legs, and then drop them back down.
Yeah.
Dude, once you get old and it's hot and your balls are hanging down to your socks,
Uh-huh.
as we said, sitting down is the most dangerous thing you can do.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you can fuck that up.
dude, you
sit
sit
on
on
your
your
balls.
balls. It's terrible.
I know,
awful.
Chop, you like to sit on your hand. Kind of grab your balls sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Do that.
Whenever you go to sit
That's
down,
what I'm talking about.
you
Yeah,
cup
that's-
and
that's
you
But
sit
yeah, it's
down.
just nice just to sit there and hold them, you know?
Oh, dude, I do that like every night while I'm laying in bed.
Yeah, he does
I'll
it
be
to my balls when I sit
It's
down.
like comfortable.
It's awesome.
You're just like,
I'll sit there and watch TV and just hold my balls.
Dude,
yeah.
if
and then
it-
smell your hand after you do it for a while.
Yeah.
It's all sweaty.
Definitely.
That's
if
what
it's
guys
if
do.
it's cold out, that's the best hand warmer. That's okay. Here's one, ladies, that you don't know about, men. If it's cold out, we're grabbing our balls to warm our hands up.
Mhm.
No question.
And our balls.
And
simultaneously.
ladies, if you want to warm your hands up, I'm just saying. That's the
Our
right
balls are
spot.
warm, yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
My balls was hot.
My balls was hot.
When it comes to this kind of thing, like I guess, it's a little bit taboo. It's a little bit weird. Some of y'all might not understand that this is the thing, but you just got to understand that you got to abide by rule number 1, and if you're not going to do that, then abide by rule number 2 and shut the fuck up. So be sure to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and you can listen on Spotify, iTunes, Podbean, Google Play, and YouTube. Also, if you want to support us, please check out our Patreon. You can also check out the new episodes every single Monday, and we come out with midweeks once a week. Check the Instagram for daily content, and we'll see you guys next week.